hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaking?
You're hot!
What says what's shaking? What the heck? I love Katheryne.
Hello? I love you.
My friends, they are my power!
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Trieyx here, back with Genshin Impact video. In today's video, we're doing the second part of the Sumeru quest. The last video was our very first time coming to Sumeru, and we met some new characters like Kolei, I think it's Kolei. And we also met Katheryne.
That
Something like that. I'm really bad with these names. I just met these characters, so I don't remember how to pronounce the name, but I think it's like Tainari or Tainari. We essentially found out that Kolei was sick. I told how Tainari is running the forest rangers, and he told us to come here to Sumeru City to talk to some guy. So that way we could try to find out how to contact the 3.0 Archon, but the guy was no help, so we decided to go to Katheryne instead, so... yeah, here we are. The world of Sumeru is so beautiful, man. Look at this place. But now we have a Sumeru City as well. Being on top of a giant tree, like, this is awesome, man. Look at this. This is one of my favorite regions for sure. It might be my favorite region, to be honest with you. Can't wait to get to the desert part of this area, because, man, like, if it's anything like this place, it'll be awesome. But anyways, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, or I'm pretty sure you guys don't really care, but my hair is different than it usually is, and that's because I was kind of too lazy to fix it, so I kind of just let my hair down instead of putting it up. And also because my hair is kind of long, it kind of looks ugly if I put it up. So I was like, you know what, let's just be lazy and just keep it down. But I don't know if you guys like this hairstyle. To me, it looks okay, but it definitely does not look as good as if I put my hair up.
Nobody cares.
Basically, right now, I look like Discount Zuko or Walmart Zuko from Avatar, if you guys haven't watched that show. Honestly, I can't even say that I'm Walmart Zuko because I look even worse than Walmart Zuko.
We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it.
I'm pretty sure I'm like Flea Market Zuko, something even worse than that, like Dollar Store Zuko. That's how ugly I probably look like right now.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
But yeah, anyways, enough about my hair. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys don't even care. Let's go into the stories. So yeah, let's go talk to Katheryne. Hopefully, we can finish the Archon quest in today's video. Yeah, speaking of the Avatar, Katheryne basically that one girl from Ba Sing Se, that Jun Lee person or something like that. I think that show there's a whole bunch of Jun Lees. I could be wrong.
I'm Jun Lee. Welcome to Ba Sing Se.
But yeah, they were like very creepy, and they were saying how there's like no war in Ba Sing Se. Like, I can imagine Katheryne saying that there was no war in Conria 500 years ago. Wouldn't that be kind of crazy? There's no war in Teyvat. Like, you guys are all insane.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
You're safe now. There's no war in Ba Sing Se.
I'm curious, can I do dailies now here or no? I kind of want to start doing dailies here. That way I'm kind of forced to fight the monsters in the area. I kind of collect some of their materials needed to ascend my characters, stuff like that. So hopefully I can actually unlock that in this video. Same with the reputation system. I want to start working on getting the glider, as well as some of the gadgets in this area. So yeah, there's one guy over here. Let's see if I can talk to him and try to... never mind. Oh man, it brought me into the story, god dang it. I'll talk to him afterwards.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
Oh my god, that young Xehanort? Or not young Xehanort. Actually, yeah, young Xehanort. I mean, he could be Ansem, but he doesn't really have that long hair. He's the first person I thought of when I saw him. I've been in that Kingdom Hearts mood lately. Because with Dark Road coming out, like, it's all about Xehanort, so yeah, like, I'm so excited for that.
It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ooh, that kind of stinks. I'm pretty sure most of them probably still think about the Greater Lord, whatever her name is. But yeah, it kind of stinks that she's getting overlooked.
Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance. And the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
I really hope that we actually get to meet her in today's video.
No, you ain't.
I feel like kind of nice after the whole summer event to finally meet her. I mean, not only that, but I feel like the way we're gonna meet her is that we're gonna go to her, I guess, temple or house or whatever, and we're gonna stand outside and just knock on the door and just wait until she opens it or something.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
I think I said last episode that she kind of just resides there. She's basically been staying there for like how many years?
Seems Osfund was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the 3.0 Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it.
Man, it feels like the whole Wally situation. Like, all of them are like so technology focused, and how they kind of learn everything from that. I'm not sure what it is, like that panel thing. I don't know. Like, it's been a long time since I watched Wally, but I remember that captain not knowing how to read a book and stuff like that, and kind of learning everything from his like assistant, his robot assistant. It kind of feels like that. But yeah, I feel like this is the part where we meet like a new character in this game, maybe like Dehya or something like that, or what's the other guy's name, like Sino or something. But I'm really excited to meet Candace. Because Candace's design is like one of the coolest designs in this game. In terms of all the Sumeru characters, her design is my favorite out of all of them right now. I kind of wish that she was a 5-star, but unfortunately she's a 4-star. So yeah, she's not going to be as good. And seeing some of like the leaks and stuff like that, apparently she's getting like nerfed from the beta. So yeah, she's even weaker than we thought, but she looks really cool. I'm really excited to meet her in the story, as well as just being able to play as her. When she gets her banner, maybe you might meet the dancer girl, Nilu or something like that.
Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I'm pretty sure that's us. Like, I feel like we're the only people who actually care.
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
And before there's like Yinger. This is Sumeru's Yinger.
What?
But her outfit looks really cool. Like, look at this. The NPCs in this region are like dripped out.
At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the 3.0 Archon. She said...
Alright, I'm pretty sure that bird in the background is actually her. If this is how the story gonna go, as well as how the summer story went, I feel like that's gonna be her. Actually, I bet she's probably been watching us the entire time, but we were in Sumeru. I guarantee it.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Man, this feels like the Avatar, like those two are like the firebenders. I mean, those guys don't like Kusanali, and that's why she's running away right now. But not only that, but she did call the whole story one of Kusanali's avatars.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her.
And before she's like a serial killer or something like that. She's wanted in all 7 regions. And then she's leading us to a dungeon where she's gonna kill us. Oh my god, that'd be crazy, man.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Okay, so her name is pronounced Dia. Okay, so I've been calling her Dehya or something like that.
You're an idiot.
For such a long time. I'm such an idiot. And I'm finally glad we actually got to meet her. And I just remember that she was a mercenary, so it kind of makes sense why I'm meeting her now. But yeah, her design looks super cool, man. She's one of the characters that I might pull for in the future. Yeah, I think she comes out later on. I don't think she comes out anytime soon. So I probably save some primos for her. The thing is that a lot of characters I really want from Sumeru, I'm probably gonna be broke by the time she comes by. Look at Paimon's face. Oh my god. Oh, that's adorable.
My lady, who are these two? They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I wonder if she is her client or something. I think Dehya has like clients and stuff like that. She's literally wearing the Millennium Puzzle. Like, look at this. It had the whole triangle thing and everything.
Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
Okay, so I guess she is like some kind of royalty in this town. Yo! Oh my god, I did not notice the background. They have shawarma.
Don't you have to be stupid somewhere else?
Not until 4.
What the heck? That's so cool. Yo, can I get some?
No.
Alright, we can finally eat. Look at this. Jafar! Oh my god, the guy from Aladdin. Everybody watch out! He's a genie! Oh, what? I didn't mean to start the cutscene. Alright, this guy looks like some guy from a Disney movie.
Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Nah, let this be our treat. We're literally rich, man. We can buy one or everything in this place.
Wait, we're paying for ourselves now? Aw, Paimon kinda wanted to try something fancy, aren't exactly loaded. Guess Paimon will settle for something ordinary.
It's kind of funny how in the story we're broke when most of us probably are like millionaires. For me right now, currently, I think I have like 3 million moras. I can buy anything here.
What do you have against my slime dishes?
I love Paimon and her slime dishes. It's hilarious. I love the whole running joke of like eating slime and stuff like that. Oh my god, that's a lot of food. Oh my, look at this. Those are like giant meatballs. What the heck?
Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared.
Dunyarzad,
Oh, this is so cool. What the heck?
scared. You don't have to cry.
But this is like a new thing in Story Cutscene. I hope we get more of these in the future, because this is awesome. Getting like these little artworks and stuff like that. I don't know why, the art style kind of reminded me of Maple Story. The eyes and everything like that.
Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen.
Imagine her wishing to be a god. Make me a god.
Could you not be yourself? For 5 minutes!
But, can you make my illness go away?
That is out of my power. She goes all Shenron on her.
Oh.
I called it.
But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now. Then, can you be my friend?
No.
What's wrong with you?
Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel. Deserts. And all of Teyvat.
What is this, Attack on Titan? The walls now?
If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. Nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books.
Bro, this is literally like Attack on Titan. I think Dunyarzad is basically Eren, or Armin.
I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zero's festival for her.
Oh, here we go. It's kind of foreshadowing a new festival. Like we got the festival in Mondstadt, and then we got the Lantern Rite in Liyue. Inazuma also had their own festival. I forgot what it was called. Right now we get another festival in Sumeru.
I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival.
Why should Academia be the main villain in this story?
Patrick, your genius is showing.
Or an Archon quest, the head of the Academia, like a Fatui or something like that, and then it's trying to make people forget about the god. And then since people stop believing in her, she gets weaker, and then that way they can take her out and steal her gnosis, something like that. And before I just called the entire plot.
Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
Then before someone comes here and just punches us in the face.
Oh, I got dead again. This game stinks.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Candace? Please be Candace.
I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
And before Dunyarzad just got scammed, it's like the whole persona of being like a prince from like a foreign country, asking people to send them money or something like that. Maybe it's like one of those things. She had like a scam email on her little device thingy, and what she thought was helping the festival really was just a whole scam. That'd be hilarious.
He's completely lost in his own imagination.
Hold on, my lady, does this friend happen to be Nilu? The one who sends flowers to the estate?
Alright, never mind. Oh, maybe Nilu is like a scammer.
It's true.
I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much. Even for you.
Hey, you can carry me then.
What's with that weird expression on your face?
Hey, we actually finally finished our food. They didn't leave the food out here and then have it sitting here for the rest of this game's life. Like, we actually ate the food. Hey, are you guys gonna finish that? Oh my god, the foodie looks so good. Look at the shawarma, the little kebabs. Can you buy stuff here to eat? Because this place looks awesome. I will come here. I can see like the Avengers coming here at the end of the first Avenger, wanting to eat some shawarma. I really love the Avengers. I gotta watch that again. Even though I watched it recently, like it's one of my favorite movies, man. Alright, so Grand Bazaar. I wonder how long the story quest is, because my god, it's so long. And it's not even finished too. I just want to unlock the dailies here and the reputation system. Once I can do those, then I'm good. Or maybe you don't even need to do the story in order to do that. Maybe you can just do it whenever. Or at least for the reputation system anyway. No, you gotta finish the main story quest, I believe. That's what it was in the other regions. Nilu, one of the new characters gonna come out. I think he's coming out around 3.1, I think. I think it's like Nilu and Sino. So yeah, she's like one of the first characters that you can pull for when it comes to Sumeru, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, I really hope that Candace is in her banner.
You poor, ugly thing, you.
I don't want to pull for Candace on another banner. That kind of stinks, because I'm not really pulling for Sino. I might go for Nilu, we'll see. I kind of want to see her story quest first, to see what she's like, and about the main story quest from here. This is a stage? It's like the plaza. Oh, never mind. I'm tripping. I literally thought we were standing with the stage.
You're an idiot.
I was like, it's just like a normal like sidewalk. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zero's festival anymore. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
Wouldn't it be crazy if the people from the academia, like once it's like the festival time, they come here and burn down the stage?
Calm down, son.
That'd be so messed up. But that would be very interesting for sure.
Junior Zod, have you told them the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. Then I'll tell you too about how this holiday came to be.
It all started when I was born.
When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times.
Yeah, there is no Archon War in Sumeru. You know, can you imagine that everybody, like you ask them about the Archon War, they're like, there's no war in Sumeru. We never heard of the Archon War before. Sumeru is basically like the Bossing Say.
I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered Patisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Patisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Patisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real Patisaras on the stage.
And before the flowers that we got from that one Archon quest where like Lumine left some flowers for Hilly Trails, those are like the Patisara thingies. Or maybe not, I'm not even sure if we even picked them up. I'm pretty sure we just left them there.
So, Traveler in Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sub-Zero's festival? Will you two be coming?
Let's get it. Let's go.
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
We're just here for the food.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an outlander?
I just love how she's like roasting us. We just met her and she's like roasting us. I wish we could pet these dogs, man. There's so many cool animals here. I wish we could pet them. This entire area reminds me of the Tangled movie where, you know, like they start dancing in the plaza and stuff like that. Like this is like what it reminds me of. Curious to see if it's anything like that.
That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life.
I heard she forked out a lot of Mora to make it all happen.
You know what's crazy? When it comes to the Genshin story, and people say a lot of Mora, right? It usually is not how much we think it is. It's usually like maybe like 100,000 Mora, which is like nothing to us. But to these people, like 100,000 Mora is like a lot of money. So yeah, it's kind of interesting, right? I have 3 million Mora. I wonder how much 3 million Mora could do to a place like this. Who knows? Maybe this place might be way better than it is right now.
Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
That's so wholesome. Wait, look at her arm thing. It reminds me of that arm thingy that the Winter Soldier was wearing in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He had that black arm. I'm not sure if he wore it in Endgame or not, but it looks so cool, man. Even though it's not really a prosthetic arm, like it still looks pretty cool. It looks very similar to that. I guess it's a different color. It was like black and I'm not sure if it was yellow or with orange.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
The word pizzazz is kind of interesting. The way it looks like it's pronounced pizzas. Like pizzas or something like that. I'm getting hungry now.
I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. Would you like to try it on?
What's a crown? What crown? I don't see a crown. Am I tripping? I think I'm tripping. I don't see a crown unless it's the crown she's wearing.
Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head. So this crown was made to reflect that. Dunyazad, you look absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the goddess of flowers herself.
She didn't put anything on.
Imagination.
I kind of wish the Genshin cutscenes were a little bit better in terms of having the characters do what they're saying in the scene. Like sometimes the character would be eating and they wouldn't really be eating in the cutscene. Or something like this where she's not actually putting on anything. So yeah, hopefully they make it better in the future.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Katheryne.
Wait, it's so weird seeing Katheryne walking about. Usually she's stuck behind her desk, but now she's like walking around, so it's kind of cool. Or maybe this might be a clone of Katheryne, who knows. But can we get Katheryne as the playable character? Maybe for like April Fools or something like that?
Yes. Yes. Yes!
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break.
It's a clone, it's not her. There's no way the real Katheryne will walk around. The real Katheryne doesn't have legs.
Are you stupid or something?
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon. What's shaking?
You're hot!
Well, it says what's shaking. What the heck? I love Katheryne.
Hello? I love you.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Katheryne?
Alright, I feel like this is not actually Katheryne. I feel like this is Lord Kusanali disguised as Katheryne. And you guys know how Kusanali can disguise herself as other things like a bird or something like that, so this might be her disguise right here. And she wants to meet the Traveler up close and just experience the festival for herself.
Wow.
He's right.
And not only that, but I don't think Katheryne will be walking around here. Katherine's literally stuck behind the desk for like 24 hours, 7 days a week. So yeah, like, I don't think it's actually her. Not only that, but every single time I hear Katherine's voice, I think of Ayaka, so.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
See you around.
How does she know that? Huh? I'm watching you, Katheryne. I see you.
There's something really different about Katheryne today.
Yeah, not Katheryne.
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Well, you're already too late, Dia. We literally just met her.
Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyazad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyazad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Listen, you two.
It's so wholesome. I love this. Look at that transition. Even though it wasn't really much of a transition.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Did we just talk to this guy?
Ah, Dia, what are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Yeah, I know Master Xehanort.
If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Even before it was like an ambush, we say the code word and they start jumping us.
And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City.
We got this, don't worry about it.
There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
It's a bunch of crazies.
You bet they are. The Scarlet King's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Alright, so it looks like Scarlet King might be the main antagonist in this story. Who knows? It comes back from the dead and tries to take down Sumeru. Let's get it. Hopefully, it's somewhere close. I don't want to walk all the way there. But you see right there, Dia has a belly button. That's no fair. How come Shenhe got her belly button removed? What? But I'm glad they're starting to at least add that. Hey, what's the travel belly button? Oh, he does have one. I never noticed that. What the heck? I guess it's because it's blocking. Like, his belt was kind of blocking it, so can't really see it, but it's like a little dot. Alright, so at least I got a waypoint that's somewhat close to it, so yeah, I don't have to walk all the way there. Can you imagine walking all the way over there? Couldn't be me, man.
You're one to talk?
Yo, actually this place, I've been to this place before. Yeah, see that light over there? I really want to explore that place. I'm going the wrong way.
You're such an idiot.
God dang it, but I really want to go there because that looks so... I'm curious to see what happens there. It seems like an important place in the stories. I can't wait till we actually get to go there. Hey, this place reminds me of that one place in Breath of the Wild. It's kind of like right before you get to the desert. It's like some town hidden in like the mountains. It's so cool. The background music is like really good. Oh my god. The music Sumeru so far is really good. Look at that. Yinger's in the background. Sumeru's Yinger.
Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the Academia.
You're nerds!
Bunch of nerds.
I've heard that Ain al-Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 mora, they'll give you info on anything.
Oh, that seems easy. 500,000 more is like nothing.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I love how they think that 500,000 more is like a lot of money. But in reality, it's like so easy to get 500,000 more.
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora. Have you lost your mind?
We are rich, okay? We literally have all the money in the world. 500,000 more is nothing.
Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Yeah, at least canonically, we have 500,000 more. At least there's that. We're not entirely broke when it comes to the canon of the story. Man, the music's so good. What the heck? They're going in the studio. My god. Yo, look at this place. Oh my goodness. There's like a huge bridge. Yo, that's neat. What the heck? That's awesome.
What's bothering us is this prototype Aranara. To start with, could I get your opinion on it?
It looks so cool. What the heck? Oh my god, it looks adorable. I love it. I'll buy that for 500,000 more.
So for context, Aranara are magical creatures in Sumeru fairy tales that live in the forest.
Every time I hear Aranara, it reminds me of Ara. It's like Ara and Ara.
For the store's 20th anniversary, we plan to release a series of hand-carved toys based on the Aranara stories that kids know and love.
Oh, I understand why they're having trouble, because they've never seen one before, right? So they don't know how it looks like. Yeah, they can't really craft it well, and not like that, but since it's not like realistic, kids don't really like it because they've seen how they look like, and then they're like, this looks nothing like it. Kind of like when you're a kid, you get like a knockoff action figure. It looks nothing like the actual character.
This is not an Aranara. No way.
Hello, we just show him nothing. We put our hands out, showing him the Aranara, but there's really nothing in our hand.
Uncle Tonder said in Aranara's vow that you can deceive the eyes
Why are these kids smarter than me? I love how kids, or anybody really in anime, it's like way smarter than they should be. It's like you're watching like anime and then like these teenagers and they're smarter than like some old people. Like it's kind of insane, man.
This carving makes me feel lost and confused inside. I don't think the creator put his heart into it at all. It's nothing like an Aranara. Ooh, didn't put his heart into it, huh? Oh, sounds like one of those things that's easier said than understood.
Maybe before it's actually mean a real heart.
Something is wrong with you! Yes!
Kasid and Alia didn't like this carving, but I think it's okay.
I like this guy. He knows. It's actually not that bad, in my opinion.
So I would totally ask my dad to get it for me, if it wasn't meant to be a Nara.
Oh.
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe, grown on them at all?
Bold and brash. More like it belongs in the trash.
How about this one? I call it bold and brash. More like belongs in the trash!
Please, if only to put a smile on the children's faces. And, of course, you'll be well compensated for doing us the favor.
Alright, I want 500,000 more. That's what we need.
They seem pretty desperate. Let's help them out. To see the kids smile. And also for our reward.
See? Paimon gets me. I love Paimon. Oh, can you actually buy something here? Oh, it might be like toy store. It's that same toy store in Leeway, like that old lady selling stuff. I think we can actually buy some old gadgets here.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Alright, so that's an interesting development right there. I'm curious to learn more about the story of her being a traitor. I don't think she's actually a traitor. I'm pretty sure like a misunderstanding, but we'll see. Don't worry, guys. I got you something nice to eat right here. Boom. On there. God dang it. Oh man, it kind of stinks that I can't do that. I kind of want to put a rock in this cutscene. It'd be hilarious. There we go. Sit down. What are you guys doing? Oh, I can't talk to them like this. God dang it.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
This is so funny. I love it when I do this.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
What's funny is that this is a blow right in his face. Yo, let's handle like 50 more. Let's see what happens.
Huh? What is this? Some kind of joke?
Oh, man.
Sorry. He must have grabbed the wrong amount. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
50 more is a lot of money. You guys know that?
Paimon can't stand to see so much more go. But there's no other choice right now.
Don't worry, this is coming out of MiHoYo's pockets. We're not losing anything. We're literally giving nothing either. Like, look at our hand. There's nothing in our hand.
But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. The Scarlet King isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. You're crazy!
I'm pretty sure you guys are tripping. Kind of like how in Avatar, I think Sokka drank that one weird juice. I think it was like a cactus juice or something like that. And he started tripping out.
Mark my words, our God shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true God will suffer retribution together.
This guy's tripping.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Hey, it's the owl dude thingy.
What?
I forgot what his name is, but he had like white hair.
Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory.
Ah, we've been fine. There's no way you can beat us up. We're gods.
Hey! Shut it, Al-Haytham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this,
Okay, so his name is pronounced I'll hate them. It took me a while to remember all the pronunciations. Wait, my man, I'll hate them or I'll hate them.
Okay, don't hurt yourself.
God, I forgot the pronunciation, but he's all dripped out and stuff. He looks really cool. His hair kind of reminded me of Zhongli's hair. So like when I first saw him, I was like, this is like Sumeru's Zhongli, but he doesn't have the ponytail.
This guy is really out of his mind.
Says the guy who's tripping.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Did they really expect to beat someone who has like anime protagonist hair? They're basically NPC characters, and I'll hate them looks like anime protagonist. By then you guys should know that you guys will not win, because the anime protagonist always has plot armor, and the NPC characters or side characters can never compete with them.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 Mora to them.
It's not our Mora, it's actually MiHoYo's Mora, so I'll take it though. They got Schwarmer here too.
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Yeah, I like I'll hate them. You seem pretty cool. I'm watching you, Iman. I'm watching you.
Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future.
Oh, we got this. We can handle them.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Well, actually, I love how everybody thinks how we're not strong because we don't have a vision, or we can't use any elements because we don't have a vision. It's hilarious how everybody thinks a traveler looks like a noob.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from
Okay, don't hurt yourself.
From guys like that.
Oh my god, Power remind me of that, the Nemo meme where it's trying to pronounce that one word. I thought it was called anemone? Anemone?
Okay, don't hurt yourself.
Oh, I don't know what it was called.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was?
Yeah, we're kind of stupid.
Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
Alright, so all started when I was born.
This is what you've been looking for.
What is that? Is that poop or something?
You're so stupid.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha.
Oh, people are cheating on the test. You should never cheat on your test. I never cheated on my test before.
Lies, lies, all lies.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them.
Alright, so I guess we have to steal it from you. I'll hate them. Imagine that we just turn on him and we take the knowledge capsule away from him.
Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites.
I don't know why you said canned knowledge. It reminded me of that one scene in SpongeBob where Squidward kind of goes to live in that one place. Everybody's all like Squidwards, and he went to like supermarket and looking for like canned bread. Oh my god, the canned knowledge is some kind of food or something.
Wow, they have it! Canned bread!
Alright, let's go. But yeah, maybe I'll hate them is like the loot of Sumeru or something like that. But also the chest right there, I'm gonna pick that up. Alright, so make sure you pick up this chest. I'm not sure what it is, but the chest right over here. Alright, anyway, it's trash. Oh man, I mean, you got 3 Dendro sigils.
I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant.
Oh, Dory with Nemo right now.
Oh, you stink!
I've seen Dory, they're absolutely adorable. She rides like some kind of slime thing. I'm not sure if it's slime or something like that, but it's so cool, man.
That's true. Have you two heard of Elemental Sight?
Yeah, I've just been using it for like 2 years now. Every single day. And they literally have like the crystal thingy. That's what it was called. It's not core lapis. It's like jade something. I don't know whatever it's called. Just sitting there, man. we can collect these and then use it to send our characters.
Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any more left over, just keep it.
Unfortunately, we can never keep these Archon quests or story quests Mora, so I'm gonna spend all of it. Look at it, I'll hate them, it's so cheap. He gave us 1 Mora. Child gave us 19,000 Mora. And we also got 15,000 Mora from Child again. So I'll hate them gave us like 1 Mora. I'm pretty sure it'll change once we do the quest, but yeah, right now it says 1 Mora. So we can't buy anything with 1 Mora. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna remember any of these stuff. I'm just gonna wing it, see how it goes, and if I fail, I fail.
He dies. Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Alright, so I think it's unripe horror fruits. Is that Dory in the background? Oh no, that's someone else. That's an NPC. I saw something moving on the right hand side. I thought it was like Dory or something.
Sumeru Rose means common merch.
Why? Oh, this is so stupid. What the heck? Oh, maybe he was stuck here for like 30 seconds. Oh my god, why did they do? Oh, okay, he teleported. Oh, I guess it's a measure to make it so NPCs don't get stuck. Can you go any faster? Oh my god, your blinker's been on for 2 blocks now.
Come on. Move it! Could you be any slower? And you've had your blinker on for the last 5 blocks.
Come on, old man. Bro, what the heck? Keep going. Can I just push him there? Who walks this slow, man? Alright, congratulations to you. Ah, shoot, I have no idea what that is. I think it's... I don't think it's heat stroke. I think it was the dizziness thingy.
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating horror fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Who the heck want to eat fruit like that? What the heck? I guess I want a lot of stuff.
Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
There he is right there. Get him. Nothing even there. What the heck? Hey, these guys again. Were we supposed to do something for them?
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
Oh, you're supposed to find someone for them. And we haven't done that yet. Where is this guy? I think it's up there. Absolutely adorable, man. Reminds me of the Lalafels from Final Fantasy XIV.
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead. Help yourselves. Voila!
Nothing even there.
Wow.
Oh, never mind. There's something there now.
Trove of Karen's knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if we somehow just call him over here. She's over here.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions.
You have any canned bread?
Canned bread!
Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 mora.
If only 3 people study it, wouldn't it be less money because nobody cares? I mean, I guess maybe that one girl, Elon Musk.
What?
Or not Elon Musk. I think she would probably want it.
2 million mora, and it's yours. No discounts.
I can buy that.
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom.
I love how we're doing all this out in the open. Even though we're in like a secure location, everybody around us can see it. Only 3 of them. All 3 of them shine the same, so how do you know which one to take? And this one. We're taking all of them. Oh man, we're gonna make them go broke.
Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 mora more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million mora.
Hey, let's do it. It seems like a good deal.
Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble
I just love how she's just watching us the entire time, talking. Oh, she's adorable, man. I just want to pinch her cheek.
Come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 mora.
Didn't Alhaitham tell us to not be cheap? I don't know. Because if we spend the 100,000 more, right? It doesn't seem like we're cheap because we're spending extra money, but at the same time, we're spending extra money to get something more, right? And I guess that would be considered being cheap in a way because you're trying to get something more by spending a little bit more. Maybe you shouldn't actually spend money, that way you don't get the extra item and that way you won't be cheap. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping.
Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
Oh, she has more? What the heck? Oh, you're trying to scam us. I bet you information about cleaning toilets or something like that.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8!
Hey, we'll take it. I like that one. Man, this story quest is super long. My goodness.
You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Yeah, thanks for giving us 1 more, man.
Okay, now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
Okay, it all started when I was born.
If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
I bet you somehow in the story we're gonna use this Divine Capsule for some reason, and then we gain some knowledge on what happened in the Archon War.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure. I can teach you.
Yo, can you imagine if we use this knowledge capsule to gain some like new moves for the Traveler? Wouldn't that be insane?
You poor, ugly thing, you.
Or maybe this knowledge capsule is like a hidden Traveler buff. Traveler getting buffed by using this capsule. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? I kind of want to use it and see what happens. I'm gonna end the video, but I want to see what happens here. But yeah, unfortunately, we're not finished with the story yet. And not only that, but I can't really do dailies yet. I don't think. Yeah, you can't even do it. You gotta finish the story. God dang it. I want to do dailies here. That way I can kind of force myself to fight some of the monsters in the area and then get some like their materials, whatever.
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength.
Great. Looks like we're not getting any buffs at all.
You must have been one of those guys at the academia who got top grades on everything.
Yeah, what a nerd. Alright, let's go. They kind of remind you of that Yai training test you had to do before we fight Raiden. What are we fighting?
You figure it out.
Oh, okay, right here. I was like, what the heck are we fighting? Alright, give me that buff. I highly doubt it was a buff. Because if it was a buff, then I'm pretty sure it would have been data mine. Oh, we can actually use this thing. That's kind of cool. Also, we got a grape juice thing from Duluth, so let's use it. What happens now? This is so cool, man. Look at this.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Like a god. Alright, give me the power. Give me that hidden Traveler buff. I felt nothing.
So that was a fucking lie.
Nothing changed. We basically had the same amount of damage. Lame.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Recording it now?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
God dang, man. That's just as low as the 5-star rates in this game.
What is it, Peterson?
I'm not sure. I feel a disturbance.
No, okay. 5-star rates in this game are a little bit higher than that, but my goodness, nothing even changed.
Wait, how much?
Maybe at the hidden Traveler buff. The Traveler got buffed by 0.073% for all his skills and stuff like that. That's basically zero.
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million Mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase.
Well, I am a god.
I'm heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Looks like we're going broke next episode. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video right here. Hopefully I enjoyed. My goodness, this story quest is super long, but I'm enjoying it a lot. Like, it's definitely very interesting for sure. The Archon quests are always very enjoyable, very interesting, so I want more, but at the same time, like, oh man, it's so long. I just want to do my dailies here, and I just want to do the reputation system and stuff like that. So we'll see how long it is. Honestly, I feel like we'll probably end the story quest once we meet the Dendro Archon. Yeah, this might be like a 10-hour story quest. But anyways, if you got more Genshin Impact videos, definitely hit the like and subscribe button, and I plan on doing more of them. We still have a whole bunch of more Archon quests left to go. But not only that, we got interested in my Genshin Impact content. I'll upload Genshin Impact every single Saturday, so that's definitely time to check out my channel if you got interested. But anyways, comment on this video if you got enjoyed, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later.